Hello everybody, in today's episode we're going to be talking about Loopring, and if you are new to the channel it would be amazing if you hit that subscribe button. We are trying to make our way over to 21,000 subscribers, and I do cover a lot about cryptocurrencies on this channel. Would love to have you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into it. Taking a look here on the price chart for Loopring on the monthly, it is looking beautiful. I mean, absolutely phenomenal. One of the key elements to that is we see the purple line here with my trading tool that I created, and we see that it's above the purple line, which is the VWAP. So when a price moves above the VWAP, that is a bullish indicator. And when we're talking about on a longer time frame, the fact that this crossed over and it's so much higher above it, with this bull run that's been going on, the fact that Loopring has been established here for quite a long time, it gives it more credibility. These are all really good indicators. Now you're going to notice here that there's a little bit of a pullback on the top here. That is also being seen by other cryptocurrencies on the day, such as BNB. We've got some pullback going on there. It's down almost 6%. More noteworthy, I would say, is actually Ethereum, not because of the percentage change, but because of the big update that came out with Ethereum yesterday. And then it's down 3%. So we're seeing some pullback on these altcoins. There is a little bit of a concern there, but looking at the bigger picture, literally, like looking at the bigger picture, this still has a ton of room to move. So if we zoom out a bit here with Loopring, what I have displayed for you is the Fibonacci retracement level. So trying to get back to that previous all-time high, right around $3.83 or so. With us being at 50 cents, you can clearly see that this has a significant amount of room that it could move. One thing to take note of is that when we're looking at the Fibonacci retracement, we have these different levels. And as of right now, we're sitting at about the median zone between the 1 and the 0.786 levels. So it is making a climb up, but looking at this historically, it's been pretty close to the bottom line, and that's not an ideal situation. So although it's making a rally up, it's still going to have to more than double where it's at right now with that momentum just to try and get above this key level. And so this level is approximately at 87.5 cents. If it can manage to get up to that, then the next one is going to be the psychological $1 level, and then pushing up here to about $1.50. That $1.50 seems to coincide really well with the 0.618 level. So that one I would say is a definite one to keep an eye on, because there's two different factors to come into play, suggesting that depending on how this runs, there might be some people that decide that that's when they want to take profits. So also taking a look at this, we can see the Bollinger Bands, and there is on the monthly, it's a little bit harder to kind of look at, but it got really thin here. We're waiting for an expansion out. Let's go ahead and move this over now to a 1-day time frame. I feel that we're going to be able to get a better perspective view when we're talking about the Bollinger Band, and just waiting for that to try and load itself up. Hopefully it loads here pretty quickly, and I'll go ahead and let it refresh the page. Okay, there we go. So we're on the daily now. And what we see take place is that the Bollinger Band is indeed starting to show some expansion, which frankly is not surprising because we have this nice run up that's been going on. So even on the daily, this is making a nice progressive climb. We're seeing some days of green, a little bit of a pullback, some green, some pullback, which feels much more organic and natural. It is important to note that the RSI is considerably in the overbought territory, but we're in a bull run. We have historic moves with Bitcoin. This kind of stuff does establish a new set standard. So the RSI can actually flatline out a little bit more, even though there's more volume activity than is usual, because that new volume activity essentially becomes the norm. So looks really good right now. It does have some of that pullback on the day. This still has a lot of potential for a further climb. I want to know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. And then some other points to talk about before we do wrap up the video here is there's some posts taking place over on Twitter. So the Denkin upgrade today is a huge milestone for Ethereum. It hasn't caught on as the main narrative yet because it's super technical, but today the narrative changes. From today on, Ethereum layer 2s plus layer 3s take over. Ethereum security, global scale, no more compromising. The blobs have arrived. Blobs are here to help scale Ethereum to the world. It's time for Ethereum layer 2s and layer 3s to take over. That one is actually directly posted by Loopring themselves. And then this is Loopring has a big year ahead with multi-network expansion, new vaults product launch, account abstraction, wallet expansion, block trade expansion, smart Loopring wallet. If you want to catch up on the latest, they have a link over to their Medium article, which does go into more details. And just looking at Ethereum, as of the time we're recording this video, it is continuing to see a drop. We're also seeing that happen over here with BNB. So these are not ideal scenarios on the 1 hour time frame. That VWAP, we are down below that with the BNB side, and same thing over here with the Ethereum side. So there might be further declines that take place with this. And let me know, how low do you guys think that these ones will go? And consequently, do you think we're also going to see a huge pullback? Let's go and move over to the 1 hour for Loopring. Do you think we're going to see a huge pullback for Loopring? I mean, as of right now, it's in the last 24 hours, it's up almost 18%. So yeah, I would understand if there's going to be some sell pressure for this one because it's up so much. But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments. And then I want to tell you briefly about the crypto exchange Margex. This exchange has the ability to do leverage trading anywhere from 5x all the way up to 100x leverage trading. And the beautiful thing is there's no KYC. Meaning if you want to get started with this, it only takes about 30 seconds to a minute for your registration. They have the ability to buy crypto through their platform. You can use MasterCard, Visa. They have different payment options. They also have copy trading, so you can take a look at what some of the other traders are doing, their performance levels if you want to mimic their trades. And they also have staking options. So if you use my referral link and you make a deposit of $100 or more, you can get a $50 bonus. This is available in many different regions. If it's not available in your region, there are some people that do use VPNs. I'm not saying that you should do that, but there are people that do that. You can find my referral link to Margex. You can explore the website without making a deposit. So if you're just curious and you want to look around, that's okay too. And I have a video also on my channel. My referral link is down in the description below. There's also an exclusive trader group, almost 2,000 members. This is through HG Access. You can find a link to that through Patreon. I'll have that down in the description below. And thank you so much to my personal Patreon supporters. A double shout out thank you to Victor Vegas and Rosa Rizvi for being higher level patrons. Thank you to my YouTube members for your support as well. Again, don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up like button. God bless. We'll see you in the next episode.